because I moved to New York, the city of skinny, aggressive women and overpriced restaurants.
And something very important that I want to tell you. I'm engaged to be married. I know that this is probably a bit of a surprise. It's an arranged marriage. I don't know if you have any Indian friends, but if you do, then maybe some of them have had arranged marriages as well, or will have arranged marriages. And my parents have actually been sort of on my case for quite a few years to get married. So because I was getting sort of sick and tired of going on and on about it, I negotiated with my father and brokered a deal with him, and he agreed to pay for me to come to film school here for a year. And I, in exchange, agreed to get married. So I got engaged to someone they found for me before I left, and once I go back home, we're getting married. So I'd still like to meet you in Paris.
Whoa! Wow! That's huge! I didn't even know that people still did that. And that your parents are arranging it. That is intense. Whoa. How does that work exactly?
So my family got a lot of inquiries about me, and my sister helped my parents sort of sift through all the all the data coming in, and they narrowed the field down to a few people who they thought would be viable matches. Yes, some of my friends have had arranged marriages, and they're happy.
Wow, okay. It's just about the scariest thought in my mind that my mother would be choosing my wife for my life. But I'm also not necessarily a Casanova with the dating scene, so I could see that. Sometimes you need a third-party expert for a little help. I was engaged once. That didn't work out. So is this thing like set in stone, do you think, or is it?
Maybe, do you copy what's recording?
Do you think it's possible to, how people fall out of love? Like, things don't work out, people go their separate ways. Do you think it's possible for people to grow to love each other, I guess? Suppose you're actively trying to find the best in each other and just to find things to like about each other. Don't you think something's gonna happen?
No, I don't think so. Relationships are so hard. It's like if you don't have that initial spark, I don't think you have a chance. But that's just me. Well, it's been exactly 37 and a half hours since your last message. I assume that my last message didn't make you pleased as punch, and I hope I didn't cross the line. it's just really hard for me to wrap my mind around you marrying someone who you don't really know. Who is this guy? She just had this sort of presence that everyone would stop and look. But she's not always so nice. I think there were signs that maybe I missed early on. I remember this one time, it was Valentine's Day, and I wanted to do something special for her, so I got the keys to her room from the RA in the hall, and I went in. And I made like this mosaic out of chocolates, all different sizes and colors, and it had a heart in the center. And her response was, "What the hell are you thinking that's going to attract ants?" And I didn't see any ants. So that was weird, you know? Should have sort of picked up on that. But yeah, and then when she got into law school, I decided I would go work for my dad in North Carolina, and the plan was, I would support her during that period, and then when she was done with school, she would support me, and we'd move up to New York, and I would pursue film. And it never really happened. And now I work in a van. I ain't got no plans. I just sit all day and stare at people.
As my mother likes to say, a man of excellent qualities is like a flower, which, whether found amongst weeds or worn on the head, still preserves its fragrance. We make and give flower garlands to celebrate different things like festivals, or to honor the gods, or to welcome people home, or in this case, to wish good fortune at the beginning of a new journey. So Hank, this one is for you.
Okay, so here we are at Le French Diner. I've been practicing my French lately. Tout très magnifique, mademoiselle. Let's get to fin. And of course, most importantly, après vous. Je suis prêt. Okay. I think that I'm actually going to go with the burger.
Okay.
We'll be a little bit more adventurous when we get to France, but for now, could you do me one favor? This is for my friend in Prague. Could you say hello? Say something in French.
Il arrive bientôt.
Which means?
Coming soon.
I'm coming soon. Hey, just one more thing. I'm really excited that you're coming to Paris. I think it's going to be great just to meet.
I'm really excited to meet you too.